Sounds like I couldn't keep a job, doesn't it? Well, I've got 5 minutes, and the clock is running. Edgar, I'll be done before you are. Pickleball in the Macon Sports Hall of Fame. Really? Pickleball? I've heard some of you whispering in the room. There's pickleball now. What's going to be next year? Curling? Skateboarding? Eating hot dogs like Joey Chestnut on July 4th? Maybe some of you think the Hall of Fame has stooped to a new low. Or they quit trying, and maybe it has. Or maybe Macon is plowing some new ground in sports. And that's what I hope. First, I have 2 or 3 disclaimers to make regarding my bio. I was not an outstanding athlete at Willingham, but I did play some meaningful minutes on my intramural basketball team one year. And it's true that I never earned a varsity letter at Willingham, but I did play freshman basketball at Georgia Southern. I even started 2 games when one of the scholarship players got caught smoking in public. And I got to start in his place, that's the truth. But I've always loved sports. It has always been a lifelong passion of mine, but my high school sports career was lackluster at best. I coached for a long time, but my win-loss record was not even close to a Hall of Fame career. But October 2016 at the Wellness Center, when I was recovering from surgery from a torn bicep, I was walking boring laps and lifting light dumbbells when I saw 4 people playing a game I did not recognize. So I went downstairs and asked Johnny Lane, what were they playing? And he said, pickleball, come and try it. I said, no thanks, I'm working out. But he insisted. And 2 hours later, I was still playing. I was hooked. Then I called my wife on the way home and I told her I found the game that I had been looking for all these years. 3 weeks later, I played the grandchildren card on Cynthia. I said, Cynthia, our grandson Stafford is going to get hurt on that basketball court at our house. It has roots and cracks and asphalt is breaking up. She said, I know, what are we going to do? So I'm glad that you asked. We're going to build a pickleball court. And the rest is history at our house. 6 years ago in 2016, Macon had 1 temporary pickleball court taped down at the Wellness Center. And that was it until we moved outside at John Drew Smith Tennis Center and shared 4 courts with junior tennis. No disrespect to junior tennis. We had about 30 people playing in Macon at that time. Today, according to the Sports Fitness Industry magazine, pickleball has been the fastest growing sport in the country for the past 2 years. Nearly 5 million people now play in the United States. There's been 40% growth in the last 2 years. In Macon, we are nearing 100 existing or under construction courts. Today, Macon has some great leadership in our pickleball community, led by our ambassadors. Stand up, please. Paul Midkiff, J.R. Roberts, and Olivia Walter. Please stand. As well as some other local governmental leaders, including Clay Murphy, who have done a great job of promoting the sport in this town. For many people who win a state championship, or win a Most Valuable Player award, or get inducted into a Hall of Fame, just like Mark did, they thank the Lord for their accomplishments, as they should. For me to get into the Macon Sports Hall of Fame, I'm thanking the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, because that's how grateful I am to be able to go into this distinguished hall. I've had a great life in every way, but pickleball has made my life better. Pickleball for the unenlightened. It's fun to play. It's a hybrid of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's a social game. I've met some of the finest people in my life playing. It's a great physical workout without getting exhausted. The pickleball court is the size of badminton, so it's easy to negotiate. It's easy to learn to play. You can play the first day you go out and try. But what I've enjoyed the most at this stage in my life at 75 is I've enjoyed competing again, something that I had missed for many years. I want to thank my family and friends who are here, many of my pickleball friends who showed up tonight and paid $30. I can't believe y'all did that. I want to thank Cynthia for letting me play 7 days a week. Personally, I'm incredibly honored to go into the Macon Sports Hall of Fame. But I'm equally grateful for you as a board for recognizing pickleball, a great new sport that has had already an impact on this local community, economically, physically, and in many ways. So as I go into the Macon Sports Hall of Fame tonight, I represent those in Macon and Middle Georgia who play this wonderful game. So thank you for this incredible honor. I am so happy to be here. Boom, 4:30.